As you can see at the base of the mountain, there is a warning to let drivers know that this road work is continuing. I've seen several police officers since I set up about 10 minutes ago. There is a church right here, but the establishment, the plaza where it happened, is right there. Employees are a little shaken up after a fire broke out at the Mueller Company today. The DEA is apologizing for the mix-up, but the family says their apology and just offering to fix the door is just not enough. They're conducting the second security sweep right now. Republicans and Democrats are making it very clear where they stand on immigration. He reached out to our newsroom saying that he wanted to share his side of the story that wasn't listed in the arrest affidavit for that suspect. One including a tractor trailer, and GSP told me that they've worked several already today. Details are coming out of Memphis tonight as police search for a possible serial rapist. When they arrived, they say that they saw heavy smoke and fire coming from the back of that home. He hopes that people will do what they can to be a blessing to others whenever you get that little tug at your heart. He was just telling them, you have the wrong house, you have the wrong man, and I'll have much more from him tonight at 11.
There's kids' toys all over the place. They probably had to step over kids' toys, and they still threw 3 different flashbangs. One hit my son's room, one hit me.
The DEA is apologizing to the Rink family for bursting in with the Bradley County Sheriff's Office, only later finding out it was the wrong home.
I think somebody's breaking in my house. I go get my gun, try to protect my family, like the dad would do.
This father of 4 says just before 6 a.m., he thought he heard an intruder, so he grabbed his weapon. Instead, he encountered police officers with their guns drawn.
So they opened the door, they had seen all them guns, I just turned around. Because if that's what everybody was saying, if I was 5 steps up or 3 steps up, they had to pull the trigger. I had a gun, and they think I'm a murder suspect.
A murder suspect wanted in connection with the death of this Johnson City woman.
Situations such as these are tragic, and DEA takes them very seriously. We intend to look into this matter further and to take steps to ensure such situations such as this never occur again.
Left with a smoke-filled house, damage to their door, but more importantly, the family says their son was temporarily blinded and deaf from the flashbang grenade. His parents say he's traumatized.
Now I might have to come sleep upstairs or something, so he might feel safe in his own house to go to sleep because somebody didn't do their job correctly.
And Rink says he doesn't understand the explanation for the mix-up.
Houses look similar. Really, so like, well, they look similar, and we were told it had a white car. Well, I had a Yukon, and I had a Camry, and they were white. And they said we had a white car. So we just got your house, it looks similar. That's not a mistake to make. Like hell, you could have looked at the mailbox.
And I spoke with several residents, Emily, and they say that they are trying to get a feel of how this project will continue to impact their commute. And some of them say it's adding about 15 minutes to their commute, and some say 30 or more. But many agree it's worth the hassle.
That wasn't a surprise by no means. No. Yeah.
These Signal Mountain residents are talking about US 127, also known as Signal Mountain Boulevard. TDOT contract crews have completed the project that stabilized a problem area on a section of 127, but they discovered 2 more less significant issues after stabilizing that section. The Signal Mountain police chief says this project is well overdue.
Repairs are so much needed. It's worth putting up with for the inconvenience for a while, because that road was just about to slide off the side of the mountain. And talking about inconvenient, we'd have been in trouble for a while if they'd had to reconstruct it. So the little bit of inconvenience that we're going through now, to me, is worth it. And
residents agree that they are used to the traffic pattern since it's been that way since the summer. However, yesterday was a little rough because crews were moving their equipment from that site a little more north.
They moved up to the new spot yesterday, and that was a nightmare. But now this morning when I came up, it wasn't anything different than what it's been every other day.
It only takes an extra 10-15 minutes, unless it's, of course, rush hour or something, you know, so, but otherwise it's not that much of a hindrance.
TDOT says this work needs to be done by the winter, and while the engineers are already here and drivers are already used to the temporary traffic light, they will go ahead and complete this project.
Yeah, I'm glad that they had them.
And work on the second location is slated for completion the first week of December of this year, so those who live in the area can continue to expect that longer commute. Reporting live in the studio, Amber Worthy, News 12 Now.
When they see that face walk in that room,
it's worth it all.
Hey, how are you? Over the summer, a large tumor was found in 3-year-old Axton's head, but that hasn't taken the smile off of his face or the joy out of his heart. Saturday, volunteers gave him another reason to smile.
Oh, that is cool.
That smile.
Oh, he said thank you.
This is the room that Axton will share with his brother Asher, a special place designed and brought to life by Special Spaces. This is an organization that has renovated 1,000 rooms for children like Axton.
That's cool.
The fire truck theme was perfect because the family has received so much support from its church, community, and first responders all over the area. Plus, the kids' show Paw Patrol is one of Axton's favorites too. This restored fire hose, actual fireman's helmet, and hand-painted mural that doubles as a puzzle are just a few additions to Axton's special space.
So I do all the murals on the walls, and I do it because it needs to be done. But most of their money right now is going toward medical expenses and everything else. So, I mean, they just aren't able to do this right now.
This is perfect, huh? Exactly.